Hey everyone, Ross McCorkle here with another episode of the Depot 180. The Steelers hosted the Denver Broncos at Heinz Field and won 27-19 to advance to 2-3. What a difference it makes to be 2-3 rather than 1-4. The game was very lopsided until the very end as the Steelers led 24-6 through the first three quarters before the Broncos attempted to make things interesting. By the end of the game, it was a one-possession game and the Broncos were near the red zone to try and score and get the two-point conversion to send it to overtime. The last four plays were a thing of beauty as the secondary stood tall while the momentum was all in Denver's favor at the end. Ultimately, James Pierre, who was filling in for injured Cameron Sutton, caught the game-sealing interception in the end zone. With James Pierre, the clear number 3 at outside corner, Arthur Millette also established himself as the latest favorite in the slot. He had played well all season in limited snaps, but over the last 2 weeks he tightened his grip on the slot corner position. Not bad for a guy that was originally cut at the initial 53-man roster cutdown. Unfortunately, the Steelers did not get out of this game without major injury as Juju Smith-Schuster possibly played his last snap as a Steeler as he injured his shoulder in such a manner that required season-ending surgery. Thankfully, the Steelers have James Washington, who will most likely play on the outside opposite Deontay Johnson, while Chase Claypool might shift into the slot where Juju was mostly playing. Mike Tomlin mentioned that it will take more than one person to fill Juju's spot, so we can also look for Cody White to have a slightly larger role after recently joining the 53-man roster full-time. The other injury was to Devin Bush as he re-aggravated his groin injury that already forced him to miss a game. It is unclear whether he will play for the primetime game this upcoming week against the Seattle Seahawks next Sunday night. With the bye week to follow, I would assume they will let him take the extra week to ensure his longevity down the stretch of a 17-game season. Practicing this week will be Zach Banner, Anthony McFarland Jr., and Carlos Davis. Also, Stephon Tuitt was spotted getting a workout in last week, so hopefully he will progress a bit prior to the bye week to be ready versus the Browns in Week 8. The running game came alive for the first time all season. Najee Harris had his first day over 100 yards rushing, which provided some much-needed balance to the offense. This led to a season-high 27 points for the offense and a building block off which to build. Najee did have some issues with cramps throughout the game, which held him out of much of the second half. Let me know how you enjoyed the video on Twitter at Ross_McCorkle, and as always, visit SteelersDepot.com for your latest and greatest Steelers breaking news and analysis.